boy. Had to cut you off.
He's an animal that's in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's why his name is called Skyzoo.
In celebration.
That was definitely a wash-dash bar I just gave y'all.
That is.
Yeah. Could have went a little bit harder with that. But your boy Skyzoo, aka Skyler, Gregory Skyler, came out with his new project in celebration of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and be frank. All right.
You're being frank a lot.
I'm being frank. Because I'm not gonna get up here and
you're a big you.
I'm not gonna get up here and be a fucking poser. All right. You know how the skaters call it. You're a fucking poser, bro. I'm not gonna be a poser, and I'm gonna act like, oh, I've been a fucking Skyzoo fan since day one. I'm not even gonna fucking do that.
Nah, can't front.
Just like Evidence, I was not listening to Skyzoo before this. I just heard a couple tracks. I see his features in certain places. You know what I'm saying? I've seen them here and there, and I, like some of it, but it was never enough to draw me into listening to a project.
I can't recall once.
I don't
remember.
You really out here washed.
Yeah, that's how washed I am. Like, I haven't
you didn't even seen the name.
Seen the name at all.
Ooh, you out here washed.
Like, who is this?
Yeah,
new name.
Right.
Like, not really a new name because people know who he is.
He's been associated with more of the lyrical side of rap.
Oh, I
can
see why.
Yeah, he's been in that realm of, like you might see him over there with like Joel Ortiz or somebody like that.
Yeah.
It just might pop up there somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
I probably heard him, just did not even realize.
You probably did.
Saw the name and just.
Yeah, he's been grinding for a minute. After doing my research, I was like, yo, he's been out here for a long ass time, man. Skyzoo dropped his new album in celebration of us, and I'm gonna be frank again. And my initial reaction to it was, what the fuck is going on here? Because I'm listening to it. I was out there in Houston, so I got to listen to it in the car a lot. So I got to hear like everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was going, what's this motherfucker talking about? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't follow it at first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't know his style. I don't know how he raps.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And when you initially hear Skyzoo rap, there's dope beats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's good delivery, but I'm listening to listen. I can't make out what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yeah.
It took me a second to adjust. But then I finally started to pick up like his style and how he raps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how it's really unique.
Very unique, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like anybody else.
Yeah.
It's his. Of course, the cadence and all that is very familiar.
Yeah.
But the way he says things is completely fucking.
The way he puts it together. Yeah.
Right. And that's when I was like, oh, okay. Like, I get why people fucks with Skyzoo. It's a different thing fucking with Skyzoo.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't rhyme like your...
like your norms.
Like your norms. I'm gonna give it to you a little rhyme that I heard. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. One of his bars. Hold up, man. And while I'm looking for that, man, why don't you tell us your initial reaction?
Okay. Well, I put it on, and obviously, East Coast. This one is an East Coaster out of Brooklyn.
Right.
So I'm listening to it, and my initial reaction is, thank you for taking me back to the 90s, New York rap.
Right.
Because that's exactly how I felt listening to this. I was like, this is East Coast rap almost at its finest, like in the finest age, like that time. In the golden age of East Coast rap, this would stand with that, like up there with some good ass East Coast rappers. Like, I'm listening to that and I'm thinking like, man, where's Jada?
Right.
Where's Nas? Where's Jay-Z? Because I'm thinking this is the time frame of when these artists were big,
right.
And like super big in the 90s, and just holding it down. I'm like, this shit is reminiscent of that,
right?
And it took me back to like the 90s of how he was just rapping. The beats were just on point.
I like these beats.
Yes,
these beats it's
very well done.
As you get further into the project, the beats get better. And
yeah,
better. You know what I'm saying?
These
these samples are samples that you've heard before.
Oh, yeah,
I've heard a lot of these samples before, but just the way he kind of executed and the way he sounded,
put his own twist on it.
Right.
Yeah.
It was definitely
very good album, very impressive album.
It was actually a lot better than I was originally expecting from him, because I had never, like I said, I'd never heard Skyzoo. What did you think about the overall theme this
theme
project?
of just him making it. That's kind of like, to me, how I thought it was like he's always putting a little bit of him in there, like with little snippets, talking, you know, had his girl, you know, like being the poetry,
right?
Then he, you know, tells a story at the end about the kid, and then he's like, that kid was me, you
right?
Know? And I mean, he has a lot of that, and then people talking, just spitting knowledge, spitting a little game, kind of introducing the next track, kind of,
right?
Some of those. And I like how he did that throughout it, you know, a little bit. So, I mean, you get to know the artist a little bit when they actually give you that. Not just as a rapper, you get a little bit of them as a person.
Right,
you know,
right.
Their struggles and what they went through or whatever, you know. You get to hear their family members, how they feel about their success and shit like that.
Right.
So,
it was more like a kind of a history backstory.
Yeah, of him.
To him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the whole thing I got from it because,
right. But then he's also kind of throwing in these kind of things where, like, he's kind of celebrating, like, black people, too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
To an extent. It's kind of like kind of thrown in there. You know, for example, he's got tracks on here like, you know, like Heirlooms and Accessories. Or...
that motherfucker went hard.
That's
my shit.
Black Sambo on here. The stick-up tape from Menace. He's kind of got like these little, you know, things in there that it's kind of two, you know, I'm trying to figure out like two themes going at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, and I hate to say, like, again, this album was like on another level of, like, from the last review. This was a different level of informative. Also,
right.
How the shit he was spitting about and everything. Like, he really.
So you like the lyrics?
Shit. Yeah.
You get the lyrics.
I appreciate the lyrics.
Let me go over a couple lyrics that I came across, and I was like, "Yo, this is cold."
Yeah.
The second verse of his track, Heirlooms.
You missed a lot of them.
I know.
There's a lot in there.
He says, "I'm inspired by knowing that pots really work. Shots really turn a starter into a martyr if the top send a word." And then he says, "And word be in the air like picturing what you heard." Right? And know whoever's looking is listening to it first. You see what I'm saying? He's on a different level.
He's like,
you know what I'm saying? Like you have to listen to him a little. It's just like, a little bit. That's why, like, I was like having a hard time. Bit. Like, I was like, what the fuck is he saying? Because the way he's saying things, I was like, what?
You have to hear.
I was a little upset at first. I was like, why do niggas like this nigga? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm being real. I'm just being real.
Yeah.
That's
and then a lot of people's initial reaction to Lupe. You know.
Well, yeah.
So
But you gotta listen to it like 2 or 3 times. Mm-hmm. I got to the third time of like listen to it, and I was like, oh, okay.
So here
it's going over my head.
Yeah,
I'm fucking. Yeah, I'm starting to catch it.
Takes
now.
That.
You know what I'm saying? But that's good rappers though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to listen to it a few times to start picking up on shit.
It's almost like they're making sure you listen to this shit more than once. It's like, if you really want to understand this, you got to hear it more than once. You can't just hear it and toss it to the side.
Right.
You got to jam this shit for a little bit.
I'm interested in listening to more from Skyzoo. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of delve a little bit deeper.
Too, because I'm interested to see if he had such great production in his last shit, like his previous shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything he's done before, and I want to know if he has good production, if the bars are still on point, or if he's grown to this. You know, kind of like if you could hear him at the beginning where he wasn't, he had his rough edges and shit. And now you can hear him kind of grown to what he's doing now, where he's just spitting and he's kind of going over your head.
Right. So, it's good quality lyrics there if you're really paying attention.
So what'd you give it? To give it
on the scale of 1 to 10, man, I gave this an 8.
Yeah,
it was good production. It was nice. The samples were nice.
Yeah,
this is another kind of boom bap project, kind of based off Evidence, but lyrically, this was way tighter.
Yeah,
than listening to Evidence. Nothing against Evidence, but it was a way tighter, just lyrical. And I just gotta say, I apologize. If Skyzoo's listening and watching this, and my initial reaction is like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? Because I just wasn't paying attention. It took me a second to adjust, and I'm adjusted. You know what I'm saying? I'm adjusted. I adjusted
the screen.
Yeah, I just had to kind of take the camera and just kind of focus. Like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here.
And I feel you because I did the same thing. Like I said, it was like a little bit more of the Evidence, and like I gave it an 8.5.
Right, gave it an 8.5.
Gave it that notch above because This shit was on point.
It's strong. It's strong.
I'm interested in hearing more.
Right. I'm gonna listen to more Skyzoo. Everybody. Okay. Yeah. We're both listening to more Skyzoo.
I think all of y'all should listen to a little bit more Skyzoo too if you haven't.
If you haven't. Matter of fact, if you're watching this right now and you feel like you know the most fire shit from Skyzoo.
Oh yeah.
Put that shit in the comments on YouTube.
Put us on the game. Yeah.
Hit us up and let us know what is the best shit from Skyzoo. Because I really want to hit.
I want to hear that shit too.
Yeah, I want to see what. Because he put out a lot of shit. I looked at his catalog.
I was looking at it too.
It's a lot of shit out there, bro.
Because at that point, listening to it, I was interested, so I started looking through.
Yeah, I'm looking through shit too.
Like, damn. I'm like,
how'd I catch up?
Where the fuck was? Yeah, Wash. I was like, where the fuck have I been? Like,
I don't got time to be looking through all that shit, bro.
That's a lot of shit. So
give me the top 3 best. Let us know. Best projects.
Just on a comment. Let us know what your favorite tracks are.
Right.
Your top 3s.
Shout out to Skyzoo, man.
Yes, sir.